You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Well, I suppose. No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
We're going to see you.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Were you expecting...
Most... not...
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding leveling. After much... Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you,
Perhaps seeing it... Walk with me and we shall... This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can find? Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can never get enough of the castle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My aunt has...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I... Can you tell me more? You may... Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day. And you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being in time.
Yes, well, Professor, we don't know where, and she may feel...
Understood, Professor.
Happily, you have the benefit of an
speaking of guides, why don't I show you the clever ink? Unfold it and have... The map is enchanted to help you find your...
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivan. I shall reach out when I... For now, focus on your class.
Revelio.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Everyone thinks I'm utterly bomb. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason.
Have you gained any insights?
I did discover that casting Lumos...
Are there other empty paint?
Yes, a few. If I can work out the riddle...
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest!
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned, and then...
Revelio.
In trouble, are we? Been up to no good? Thought as much.
Don't know why.
That is not bad. You are a swift learner. Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Relinquish your charm. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones. Splendid! Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
What's this? That is how it's done.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
That's it!
Here we go!
Well done. Let us see this. There we go.
A perfect score! Remarkable! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Splendid!
Here we go!
I thought I had that. Nicely done. Watch this. Oh no. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is what? Is... You can cast spells without... It's nice to learn about another...
Of course.
A word, if
use
you would.
Accio on humans. If
You
you're
wanted
so
to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor.
I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you? Akio.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Lumos.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember? Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the...
Thank you, Professor Heck.
If what I demand a class...
Understood,
So, again, well... All right, that's it.
Nice work.
I...
Well, that duel...
It was certainly good.
Practice. Didn't expect it. Then again...
I've dueled enough.
Huh, fair enough. You know...
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Excellent. If you want to get... Whether it's joining a secret, you just have to be...
Thank you, Sebastian.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. Till next time.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
I trust... I heard as... Seems I'd wait.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. But regardless, in that regard...
Professor Rowan.
In fact, now, we've arranged...
Thank you.
And Mr... You've managed...
Can you... I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one... She'll keep you well...
Rookwood?
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, no time to waste.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach.
Indeed. Fix it.
What? I'll start on... This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary... Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the wall.
Levioso.
It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover brought it to act and lashed out.
I'll be weeks from...
Revelio.
My older sisters taught me everything.
kind soul help me?
Everyone hates you.
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and I wanted to make some new friends. My gobstone collection, that's it. Are you familiar with gobstones?
I haven't much interest in a game that's...
Only if you lose, which I never... People can be so cruel. Imelda is one of the worst losers. And now those poor losers have taken my...
Rather an overreaction.
I'll say. I don't think I know the necessary spell.
Do you... Haven't you...
Not really.
I'll see what
I'll be back.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio. Imagine solving a riddle. Revelio.
Is everything all right? That sounds a rather complicated...
Possibly. But where's the fun in... I collect the books and our meat toll. Perhaps you could...
What? I suppose... Got it. Only 4 more to go. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Solving a riddle that I mentioned.
Any luck finding my diary?
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
And you're not who I thought you to be. Based upon your diary, you seem terribly judgmental.
Fine. I shall pay you. But you cannot begin to imagine what I shall be writing about you next. Should never have trusted them.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Looking for me?
Professor Weasley, she's exhausted.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Muggle school is so dull.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for some obvious costumes.
Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio.
Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
What are you up to now? Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've seen the boys looking very sheepish lately. I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down...
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
I'm afraid I've decided to keep them. That'll teach you to stink up your classmates.
What? You'd keep my prized collection for yourself?
Yes. Finders keepers, I'm afraid.
I knew it! You're just as bad as everyone else. I hate this school. You'll all be sorry when I learn some more spells.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. See a mole?
Revelio.
As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory. Not for the meek.
These peeves will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it.
Leviosa.
Just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me. Of course. Get me?
We'll make you regret signing up.
You're better than that.
Expulso! Potato! Stupefy! Find the one! Stupefy!
There goes my way.
Fringo!
I could never duel like that.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up. Hope to see you back here again.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit. We'll see how well you do.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest, past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland. But it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse than well. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon, a demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Revelio. I'll keep that in mind, Atty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some... Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
The tales of Beetle the Bard.
I'd rather scrape cool.
Lumos.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
Revelio. Revelio.
An inquiry.
Pardon me. Protego!
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around. Rest of my inventory.
Revelio. Revelio.
Merlin, blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, About time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not...
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your... Do not be surprised.
That sounds wonderful.
I'll let you...
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. I have everything.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep acting! We have to wear him down! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
He's faltering! I like it took him long enough. We need to make sure he stays that way.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit...
Merlin's beard.
We are.
I'd say help if you are.
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Prepare it.
I will see what he wants.
One last thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Good as new.
were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Or I should like to.
I was...
Frankly, I own... And as I...
Thank you, Mr.
It's the... now, plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular...
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know. I think that now might be a good time to head back to the
Revelio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will... Professor Weasley will set...
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to Sir.
Goblin soup?
Speak. There are...
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
That...
That's it! Nicely done!
Leviosa. Accio.
Good one! I'd say that's...
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready. I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Leviosa. Accio.
I'm the one!
Leviosa.
Come on! That's all you've got?
Protego. Accio.
Act like a winner!
Leviosa. Don't try and wake up. I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flute.
I trust Mr. Brackleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work. Classroom before you go.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Accio! Leviosa! Incendio!
Setting things ablaze is certainly authentic, isn't it?
Incendio! Incendio! How nice to see you, my young friend.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a...
You... Oh, that's nice to hear. I've had my share...
I'm going to presume you're You see...
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat bogies, you know. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be...
I'm sorry.
I do not have to admit that. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people
The hidden herbal...
Yes. Rumour has it. It's supposedly so overrun now. I was hoping you could say a bit of an...
What? Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Accio.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Incendio!
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare. Seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio! Protego!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Revelio!
Lumos.
Revelio!
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Incendio! Protego!
Lumos.
Incendio!
Lumos.
Revelio!
Revelio. Revelio.
Have you found anything to, prove my...
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof. Now that I think about it, Puffskein Dunkeen, I think I shall keep this. You need to overcome your cowardice.
You can't be serious. This is awful. I don't know what to do now.
I'm doing you a favor. Disappointment like this will encourage you to become a stronger person.
I don't need to be stronger. I need to be left alone. Even Zenobia Noak will make fun of me now. You've wasted my time. You're not who I thought you were. Should never have trusted you.
Revelio.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help.
Hello. Were you called?
I was, yes. Following a treasure map. Ask Poppy if I found 2 maps.
Following a Hogwarts...
Wonderful. You can keep what...
What? Very... Revelio.
The werewolves join the goblins in the
Goblins,
upright.
werewolves!
Find anything there?
Goblin Rebellion of 1752!
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a
Revelio.
Enough. Anyway, it was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with...
Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Verona.
Huh. A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
My interest in
I'm most pleased to be included.
Don't think it's the delightful sound of gardenias you'll be unleashing. No, it's violently rank, and it's not.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
Lumos. Revelio.
It's embarrassing. Even he seems irritated by it.
What are you up to now?
There's the fountain. I'm getting...
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they...
Why would I do that? What? Sure. Perhaps...
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Revelio.
This stairwell looks promising. Lumos. This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure?
Revelio. Accio.
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search. Lumos. Revelio.
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 Well, I've yet...
Lumos.
Does that require staying awake? Made the mistake of leaving my...
Revelio.
I swear the fat lady was having them all.
Lumos.
Ah!
Revelio. Revelio.
Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned.
A Daedalian key. Wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Yes! An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like...
Oh, how... He shooed me out of there, but not before...
I found what I believe is an...
Oh, that seems as though we both... Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Hogwarts survives the reign of
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant.
A curious token.
Looks like... I call them house... I do hope you continue on. For so much effort.
I should see this through and find the Slytherin house chest. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.